Hi YouTubers, it's Smoking at C77 again for the second video today. Let me just fix the camera. Okay, now you can see me. This is the second video for today. Why am I doing another video today, you may ask? Well, I have another pipe tracker review for you guys. Another pipe tracker review. Okay. Tonight, or today, late afternoon, we have this tobacco. We have C&D's Brigadier. It's spelled B-R-I-G-A-D-I-E-R. Okay, this is what it looks like. Has a guy riding a horse. Okay, this is one of the tobaccos I got from my big C&D tobacco haul. Okay, this tobacco contains, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually 4. This tobacco contains 4 primary tobaccos. Let me read the tin description, because it's not too short. A blend of specially selected aged Cyprian Latakia, Perique, cubed burley, and toasted brown Cavendish with a light fruit flavor. Okay, this is a pretty special tobacco because this tobacco is a English, or English aromatic, or Latakia aromatic. This is a tobacco what you would call a crossover blend. This is a tobacco that contains both Latakia and an aromatic flavoring, so pretty unique. I've had 5 bowls so far. Let me take a smell of this tobacco. Let me smell this tobacco. You smell the Latakia immediately, in the burley a little bit. Very smoky, not terribly smoky, but you smell a little bit of that smokiness. You also smell the fruit flavor. Anyway, without further ado, let me do the review. Okay. Strength-wise, nicotine-wise, I think the nicotine content of this blend is probably, I'd say, mild. I get no strength from it. Maybe a little buzz, but nothing overwhelming. Maybe mild to medium. Burley and Perique have a fair amount of nicotine, so maybe a little bit of strength, but nothing overwhelming. The body. This is where it doesn't get good. So this tobacco is not that good. I'll give you a heads up on that. The body is probably about a medium. It's, you taste the Latakia, definitely, and you taste the tobaccos in it, but you also taste the fruit flavor, and the fruit flavor is really nasty, honestly, to be quite honest. It's really bitter, the fruit flavor. It's, the closest thing I can describe it to is eating fruit that's too ripe. Like if you eat, you know, blueberries or raspberries or bananas, they're too ripe. They're, you know, it's just a bitter fruit flavor. The Latakia is smoky, you know, you taste the Latakia, that's predominantly what you taste. But it's a really bitter taste. I don't really like it. The flavor, the fruit flavor is, you taste that also, but again, it's really bitter. I'm trying to explain this, you know, it's not a good tobacco. It's really bitter fruit flavor, like ripe, like fruit that's too ripe. It has a really nasty aftertaste to it. You know, I looked at tobaccoreviews.com, which is always my reference, and they were saying this tobacco is not terribly recommended. So if you don't know tobaccoreviews.com, they say, you know, highly recommended, somewhat recommended, you know, recommended, not recommended. This tobacco was considered somewhat recommended. This tobacco really isn't that good. The room note, how it smells to non-smokers. The room note is probably, I'd say, anything with Latakia won't smell appealing, but the fruit flavor, I'd say I've smelled this tobacco out of the pipe, you know. As you know, you can't really smell your own smoke, your own secondhand smoke, so someone else would have to smell it for me, you know. It's somewhat pleasant, kind of fruity, taste of it, kind of fruity, like a dry fruit smell, but honestly, the taste of tobacco is really nasty, honestly. The tongue bite of this tobacco. There's no tongue bite, there's no irritation to tongue, mouth, which is good, we don't like tongue bite. The retro-haling, when you retro-hail tobacco through your nose. Very spicy, very peppery, you really smell the Perique through your nose when you retro-hail. Would I suggest recommend this tobacco to another pipe smoker? No. This tobacco really is nasty. I mean, if you want a good, you know, English aromatic crossover blend, go for Cross-Eyed Cricket by C&D. That's a ton better. That's 100 times better. Not 100 times better, but you know, at least 10 times better than this tobacco. So this tobacco really is kind of crappy, honestly. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not like it's like eating dog crap or something like that. But, you know, it's really a bitter, bitter, nasty taste. You know, nasty flavor. Really, you know, what I'm trying to say, it's the word I use to describe this tobacco is bitter. B-I-T-T-E-R, bitter. It's like eating bitter fruit. I mean, you taste some of the Latakia, that's somewhat pleasant, you know, and you taste a little bit of the perique and the burley, but honestly, there are a lot better tobaccos out there. So, overall rating for this tobacco, I'd probably give it out of 10, about a 6 out of 10. Honestly, it's really nasty. I mean, I didn't dry this tobacco out at all when I was open the tin, you know, when I opened the tin. Maybe drying it out would help, I don't know. I mean, for a Cornell and Deal tobacco, this tobacco is pretty crappy. Some people wouldn't think the same. I mean, this is all bias, you know, this is all what your personal taste is. I mean, my personal taste, not good at all. But some people will disagree with me. So 6 out of 10 for Cornell and Deal's Brigadier. Anyway, that's about it. So peace of bye, see you later. Comment, rate, subscribe, personal message me, all that kind of stuff. Peace of bye, see you later. See you for your response. Peace of bye, see you later. Bye.